The Saab 900 comes from a motoring era when the word turbo really meant something. It meant power, delivered in such a way that pinned your head to the seat and made your arms go all postman pat. It meant you were driving something special, and it wore the badge.
Okay, so these days most cars have a turbo, and yet I can't think of one off the top of my head that wears the word like a badge of honour on its boot lid. And that's because whereas turbos used to be a way of delivering extreme power, they're now a way of delivering extreme economy. Yes, Ferrari is one of the supercar manufacturers embracing the turbo revolution, and to good effect. BMW and Honda doing likewise and branding their cars very well in the vein of turbo things. But however good these cars are, they are using turbos because they have to. Because the naturally aspirated performance engine has become outlawed, a dinosaur strangled by emissions regulations. Saab bolted a turbo to its 900 because it could.
Saab also made fighter jets, and it would appear the aerospace and automotive divisions shared a canteen, because there are elements of the 900's design which are blatantly influenced by the firm's mile-high exploits.
Take for example this windscreen, curved to give you the maximum field of vision, much like a fighter jet. And then there's this dashboard designed around the driver, curved and angled towards you with the controls all up high to minimize the time that your hands spend off the wheel and your eyes spend off the road.
Innovative quirks made the 900 stand out. For example, the full-height doors, which enclose the sill and provide a more sturdy shell when all the doors are closed.
I'm told that there were only 250 of these early model two-door turbos built. And while there's a rumour that they were for some homologation purpose, let's not forget that Saab disbanded its motorsport function in 1980 after considerable success on the international rally stages with the legendary Stig Blomqvist. Whatever the reason for this limited run of two-door turbos, Saab didn't need an excuse. Turbo was becoming the name to have, and not just on your boot lid.
In car terms, Saab was leading from the front when it came to road car turbo technology.
Saab developed an automatic performance control, or APC, boost controller for the 900 turbo. With a knock sensor on the intake side of the engine block, the APC senses even the slightest bit of engine knock, backing off turbocharged through the wastegate, which allowed this engine to run closer to the limit than most, without risking damage. When I was handed the keys to this example, I was told, "Take it easy, the engine's been breathed on." Well, I tell you what, you do not want to be downwind of whoever breathed on this engine. It is explosive.
Yes, explosive. There are a number of ways I could have put it, but that will do just fine.
I was going to tell you that my biggest problem is that I couldn't figure out how to get the ignition key out of the barrel on the floor. However, in true Top Gear fashion, I guess, I think I've broken it. That's not my biggest problem anymore.